Let's get to the Bee Diggers starting lineup. They will go with senior guard Jordan Delorier, along with Bailey Craich, another senior, Melissa Waylert, as well as Alex White, and of course in the middle is Kristen Berg, a junior for the Bee Diggers. Bee Diggers are 0-1 after losing to Akron last Saturday, 70-43. And again, quite frankly, Jen, they knew that they were going against a defending 2A champion, but they did not do a good job taking care of the basketball. 1 turnover per minute, and they got to do better tonight, which they should against an inferior opponent.
They should, but hopefully, sometimes when you play those kind of teams, you take your level down. Hopefully they can maintain the level that they had the other night and push past some of the mistakes that they were making.
Emily Leon starting for Wiggins, a 5'3" senior, along with Brittany Robinson, a forward, a 5'8" sophomore. And also in the starting lineup for Wiggins, Annabelle Sellis, a 5'7" junior, along with Shelby Teague, who is a 5'11" junior, and Carissa Olson in the backcourt, a 5'5" senior. Olson, Teague, Sellis, Robinson, and Leon for Wiggins. The Bee Diggers with Delorier, Craich, Waylert, White, and Berg. Bee Diggers will be back in action coming up, by the way, on Friday night against St. Mary's. We'll have Brush Wrestling at 6:30 in Brush against Mesa Ridge to get the wrestling season started at least on 10:10, as well as KSRyard.com. All right, jumping center for the Bee Diggers, who are coached by Tom George, will be Kristen Berg. Ronnie Whitman, the head coach of Wiggins. Looks like Annabelle Sellis might be jumping center for them, wearing their white uniforms with the orange numerals. So the Lady Bee Diggers looking for their first win of the year after dropping that game on Saturday at home to Akron. And this is the Brush team that lost some key parts from last year, but they did win 20 games a year ago. And instead, looks like Shelby Walliver will be in the starting lineup for Brush.
Melissa looks like she's having some kind of a issue going on here.
So Melissa Waylert is out, and Shelby Walliver into the starting lineup. Opening tip tonight brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. And the opening tip is controlled there by the Bee Diggers, but out of bounds. Tipped too hard over there by Kristen Berg. And to throw it in will be Carissa Olson. Check that. Instead, it'll be Emily Leon. Just beyond midcourt. Backcourt pass taken by Olson. Olson across the timeline, picked up by Delorier. On the outside left to Sellis. Sellis at the free throw line, right of the lane, still dribbling, bounce pass, intercepted by Jordan Delorier. Delorier for Brush, and she had 11 of the 34 official turnovers on Saturday, so she's got to step up her game certainly. In the left corner with the basketball is Craich, back out to Walliver. At the top for Delorier. On the outside left to Walliver. Back at the top, Delorier and Walliver playing catch. Left corner for Kristen Berg. Back at the top for Delorier, and the outside right to White. Kicks it back out to Delorier. The Bee Diggers are just moving the ball around the perimeter. Craich in the left corner, back out to Walliver at the top for Delorier. We played nearly a minute. Bee Diggers have yet to attempt a shot. They've thrown about 15 passes, but they're not close to attempting a shot. They're just working it around. Jen, I think this is almost too patient unless they get a great shot off here. There's a three-pointer by Walliver. That's off to the right. And the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds off the Bee Diggers. I'm not sure that offense actually flowed well. I know there was a lot of passing, but they weren't getting any closer to the basket. They settled for a three.
They're working on trying to match up with the 2-3 zone. So what they're doing is a little short corner execution down at the bottom.
Bee Diggers will pressure Carissa Olson to throw it in. Olson with a basketball. Bounce pass in the backcourt. Taken over there by Leon. And then the ball is knocked out of bounds. And that is off of Sellis as she lost control. And good pressure there by Delorier. Second turnover by Wiggins. And it's their first game of the season. They struggled last year. It could be tough for them tonight. Delorier to throw it in. Cross-court pass to Walliver inside the three-point line. The shot is off the back of the rim, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Delorier had position, poked out of bounds by Annabelle Sellis. Bee Diggers retained possession. 6:43 to go in the opening quarter. still looking for the first bucket of the game. And Delorier to throw it in. Lobs it at the top for White, right of the lane. 12-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound is controlled by Carissa Olsen of Wiggins. Now that was a very good look by White, just couldn't knock it down. Olsen into the front court, greeted by Delorier, and the outside left taken by Brittany Robinson. Robinson retreats towards the timeline, back to her right, gets a pick from Sellis, right of the lane in the right corner for Olsen. Olsen looking, and then tried to bounce it instead, taken away by Delorier. Third turnover for Wiggins, long pass to Berg, and she will lay it up way too strong. Boy, she missed an easy shot. Brittany Robinson comes away with a rebound. Got to finish there. On the outlet pass, it's taken by Leon. Leon into the front court in the right corner for Olsen. Olsen with a basketball to her left, picks up the dribble, back out to Sellis. Sellis against White, dribbling to her right, gets a pick from Olsen, pulls up 15-footer, is short, and the rebound is controlled on one hop by Kristen Berg. That's the first B-Digger rebound. Delorier across midcourt, 2:15 expired, neither team has scored. White on the left baseline, spinning in the corner, back out to Delorier. Over to White. White looking down low, kicks it back out in the top to Delorier, right wing for Walliver. Straight away to Delorier. Has the open three, but she's not going to take that one. Right corner for Berg, down low for Craich. Foul from behind by Shelby Teague. That's the first foul of the game.
Wiggins is still staying in that 2-3 zone, and we're doing this. It looks like a new type of offense that I haven't seen from the Diggers yet.
Waylert is in for Walliver. To throw it in is Delorier. They need Waylert because she can certainly stretch the defense with her outside shooting. Delorier on the outside right to White. 16-footer is good for Alex White just beyond the free throw line. First points of the game. B-Diggers 2, Tigers nothing. Leon nicely breaks the press, dribbles by 2, but gets picked up by White on the outside right. In the left corner pass over the left hand of Olsen out of bounds. And Wiggins has committed 4 turnovers. Yeah, I think what we saw the other night when Brush had 34 turnovers and Akron had about 12 or 13 is going to be the opposite tonight. Should be flip-flopped. Waylert with a basketball, overhead pass to White. She'll take a 16-footer, and that's around and no good. It rimmed out. The rebound is controlled by Annabelle Sellis. Across the timeline, it's a 3-on-2. Lost control of the basketball, taken by Delorier. She double-dribbled. The teams exchange turnovers. Wiggins to throw it in. 4:54 to go in the opening quarter. And Rush is in the lead 2-0 on a bucket by Alex White. Sellis to trigger it in underneath the Brush basket. Looking on the overhead pass taken by Olsen in the lane, pulls up, and that is blocked out of there beautifully and taken away by Waylert. Here's Delorier, little 10-footer, good. Delorier left of the lane, scores. B-Diggers now 4-0. Delorier with a steal, little 6-footer, no good. Ball is tipped around into the hands of Craich, and she banks and scores.
Correction, Waylert.
Waylert, thank you. 6-0. Waylert's already with 2 rebounds and a couple of points there. And a 30-second timeout called by Wiggins with Brush up 6-0, and Wiggins already with 6 turnovers in the game.
Well, and going back to what they're doing on this offense, they're matching up in a 2-3, same thing as the defense. Normally, when you are playing an offense, you're going to go opposite of that. Usually you're going to have 3 on the perimeter and 2 on the inside, let them go, make their cuts or whatever. So this is a new type of offense that they're trying to run a little short corners, similar to what the boys do. However, what they're doing is whoever's going across sets the screen for the block, that person pops out, and then they switch block positions as well.
3.5 minutes in. That's Jen Goodall. I'm John Beltran from Wiggins High School in the first of 2 games. Rush with a 6-0 lead. B&B Appliance at 502 Ensign in Fort Morgan can help you save water, energy, and the environment without sacrificing quality and performance. Change for the better with B&B Appliance. B-Diggers pressure. Leon jump pass in the backcourt to Olsen. Olsen still spinning in the backcourt against Alex White across the timeline. 4:20 to go in the opening quarter. She lost the basketball, gets it back. She's on the floor and taken away by White. She nearly threw it away. Kristen Berg has it for Brush. Ahead to Delorier. Left baseline to Waylert. Little 6-footer is short. Rebound Waylert. She puts it up. Back rim. No good. Annabelle Sellis with a rebound for Wiggins. Here comes Sellis into the front court. Picked up by Waylert to the outside right. In the right corner for Olsen. She'll take the 3, and that's good for Carissa Olsen. Wiggins is on the board. Brush 6, Wiggins 3. 3:49 to go in the opening quarter. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall from Wiggins High School. The outside right, Waylert beyond the 3-point line. Cross court to White. Bounce pass left baseline for Berg. Dribbles, shoots, right hand, no good. And a tie-up between Craich and Olsen. Possession arrow Brush. Emma Mortensen comes into the game. She will supplant Bailey Craich. Delorier to throw it in. Underneath the Wiggins basket. Right baseline, Berg. Her shot is around and no good. And the rebound is controlled by Brittany Robinson, her second board. Into the front court, Leon. Cross-court pass to Olsen. 15-footer. It's nothing but glass. Alex White comes away with a rebound for Brush. Over to Delorier. Crossing midcourt. It's a 3-on-4. She'll back it up. Lobs it to Mortensen in the lane. Bounces to Berg. Straightaway shot. Good. Little 12-footer for Kristen Berg. B-Diggers 8. Tigers 3. 3:09 to go. In the opening quarter, B-Diggers apply the press. Leon drops the basketball, grabs it back, then dribbles the ball off her foot, but pushed from behind. It will be a Brush foul. And the foul is committed by Jordan Delorier. That's Brush's first foul of the game. Well, this first quarter is moving along quickly because they had one foul on each side. And Alex White is out of the game. And in is Casey Blake. Olsen to throw it in. In the backcourt, substitution there for Wiggins. Into the game is Brittany Jordan. Jordan with the basketball on the outside left at the top. Back on the outside right to Olsen. Olsen straight away for Ashley Motley also into the game. Now to Olsen, straight away for Robinson. Robinson dribbling to her right, wants to pull up, and she's hacked as she went up for the shot. And that was Melissa Wailert. And it will be 2 free throws for Brittany Robinson. Also into the game, Shelby Teague was out momentarily for Wiggins. The free throw is off to the right. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East at 1209 Main Street in Fort Morgan will professionally fit you into the car or truck of your choice. Serving all of Northeast Colorado, Ehrlich Toyota East. Second free throw is in. Brush 8, Wiggins 4. With 2:44 to go in the opening quarter from Wiggins. Delorier on the outside left to Wailert. In the lane for Berg. Straight away shot. Perfect for Kristen Berg. Same spot she made it the last time. She's got 4. Backcourt pressure being applied. Olsen throws it into Jordan. Jordan pressured, and we've got a foul. Kristen Berg made contact. And you don't want to foul 50 feet away from the basket. Third team foul against the Beat-Diggers. First on Berg.
Well, and I like the aggressive play, but we got to, make sure that we're testing the officials first before we do some silly fouls that far away right in front of the officials.
Sellis, Jordan, Motley, Leon, and Robinson for Wiggins. Delorier, Waitert, Blake, Berg, and Mortensen for Brush. He comes up with a steal. Turnover number 8 for Wiggins. Here's Delorier into the front court. Bounce pass left baseline for Waitert. Over to Berg, straight away 14-footer. She loves that spot. A little bit deeper this time, but she's got 6. The Beat-Diggers now with a 12-4 lead. Just over 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Leon along the baseline, stripped by Waitert. Waitert the other way to Blake. She'll lay it up and well short. And the rebound to Waitert. She puts it up and in. Melissa Waitert with 4 points and 4 rebounds. Brush 14, Wiggins 4. The Beat-Diggers on a 6-0 run. 1:47 to go in the first quarter. Jump pass by Leon, poked away. Delorier's got it, and then a tie-up between Delorier and Leon. That will stay with Wiggins. And here comes Bailey Craich for Brush. Carissa Olsen for Wiggins, and Shelby Walliver back in for Brush as well. Delorier to throw it in. Oh, no, the Beat-Diggers do retain possession. It's not Wiggins. Here's Delorier. Down low, pass intercepted, intended for Craich. Taken away by Olsen.
Yeah, I think they forgot to switch the arrow, honestly, because I think, didn't we have it just underneath when we had the last
that should have been Wiggins basketball.
I believe it should have been. I think that's what he's trying to correct right now.
With 1:39 to go. I've only done over a handful of games this year, and I've seen more errors at the scores table this year than in the past several years combined. It's not easy, but you got to stay on top of things. So Carissa Olsen to throw it in. Mortensen, Craich, Blake, Walliver, and Delorier for Brush. Jordan, Olsen, Robinson, Leon, and Motley for Wiggins.
And Brush looks really sharp with this press. Having Jordan in front with all of her volleyball skills and being able to have the vert that she does, it's a little 1-2-2 press. So basically the two in the back are playing center field, and they're just rotating through, getting a trap every time the ball is dribbled.
Olsen to throw it in for Wiggins. And they still put it in play. The friendly staff at High Plains Bank in Wiggins is ready to assist you with a home loan, equity line of credit, commercial loan, or checking account to receive hometown service on a higher plane. Visit High Plains Bank. Olsen to throw it in. Underneath her own basket, the inbounds pass to Sellis. Long baseball pass to Robinson. Robinson dribbling right baseline, pulls up, shot is around and no good. And the Beat Digger rebound controlled by Casey Blake. That's her first. The outlet here to Mortensen, and she traveled. Boy, that was an issue on Saturday. She did it again. Second turnover.
She's just not jump stopping, and she's trying to make the next move. And she's young, so it's going to take some time.
Annabelle Sellis in the backcourt. Sellis across the timeline at the top of the three-point circle, dribbles right in the lane, dribbles right into Craich, and a blocking foul on Craich. Rush commits their fourth foul. First for Craich. Waiter checks in, and to throw it in is Olsen. Delorier is out. Alex White is into the game, and she will supplant Casey Blake. With 1:19 to go in the opening quarter, Brush leads by 10. Olsen looking, still looking. At the top for Sellis on the outside right to Motley. Here's Olsen. Olsen's pass over to Sellis in front of the Beat Digger bench. Behind the three-point circle. Picks up the dribble, lobs it at the top for Robinson. Well, the ball movement is slow. There's a three by Olsen. That's good. Well, didn't need ball movement there. She nailed the triple because the Beat Diggers backed off. 14-7 in favor of Brush. 54 seconds to go in the first. Waiter with the basketball. Outside right to White. White to Waiter. Over to White. Steps in. Cross-court pass to Walliver. Straight away to Wailert. Down low for Craich. Turns, shoots, scores. 10-footer for Bailey Craich. Beat Diggers now with a 16-7 lead. Backcourt pressure. 34 seconds to go in the first. Robinson in the backcourt. Jump pass over the head of Ashley Motley out of bounds. That's 11 turnovers for Wiggins here in the first quarter. And to throw it in is Wailert. Over to Walliver. Walliver on the outside left to Wailert behind the three-point line. Lobs it cross-court to White. Shoots and well short. Rebound controlled by Sellis. Sellis with her third rebound for Wiggins. And the Tigers more than likely will take the final shot of the opening quarter. Olsen straight away, wide open three, and they left her alone again. Well, the Beat Diggers got to learn. You got to stay with her. 16-10. Left baseline. Here's the shot by Walliver. That's an air ball. And the rebound to Brittany Robinson. And that is the end of the opening quarter with the score. Brush 16, Wiggins 10 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Jen Goodall back from Wiggins High School. The Lady Beat Diggers lead after the opening quarter, 16-10. Carissa Olsen leads all scores with 9 points. Jen, the defensive strategy is pretty simple for Brush. Guard Carissa Olsen. Right now, yeah, and there's in a 2-3 zone, so that means that there has to be some kind of communication, and I think one person thought the other one was going to get it and vice versa, so it did not happen, and she got her threes. Emily Leon with the basketball on the outside left to Olsen. Here is Ashley Motley, double dribble. That's the 12th turnover for Wiggins in the game. Delorier, Wailert, White, Craich, and Berg for Brush. Delorier with the basketball. To her left, the pass to White, guarded by Brittany Jordan. Over to Berg. Berg holding the ball up high. Left of the free throw line now to Wailert. Wailert nearly stripped, and she was fouled by Ashley Motley. Her first foul, team second. Beat Diggers have committed 4 in the game. Delorier to throw it in. Robinson is now out for Wiggins. It's Motley, Jordan, Olsen into the game for the first time. Shea Cyber down low, the pass right through Craich, and then it's taken by Olsen. She's on the floor, and the ball stays with the Beat Diggers, luckily. But that was a pass that Craich has got to pull in right to her chest. Delorier to throw it in. Beat Diggers get it after the tie-up in the possession arrow. Bounce pass down low for Wailert, and she's tied up by Leon, and that possession arrow is pointing obviously in Wiggins' direction. Leon to throw it in. So Wiggins, I mean, they look good in the opening quarter just because, aside the turnovers, because they're still in the game. If Olsen doesn't hit those shots, it's not pretty for Wiggins. Here's Olsen in the lane all the way, puts it up, and she missed. Back rim, the rebound is controlled by Bailey Craich of Brush, her first board. On the outlet to White, here's Delorier. Just across the timeline on the outside left to Wailert. Wailert back out to Berg. Berg just beyond the free throw line on the right side. Back to the left to White. with a chest pass over to Craich. Craich on her right hip, lobs it down low, wide open. Waylard banks and misses. The rebound to Shea Cyber. That's her first. Cyber trying to outlet the basketball and does to Olsen. Yeah, Olsen's a player. No question about it. She controls this team. Olsen with 6:43 to go in the second. Neither team has scored in this quarter. On the outside right, Robinson took a brief rest. She's in the game. Robinson in the lane, pulls up, shot off the back of the rim and around, no good. And Kristen Berg has the rebound. Wide open is Craich, if they can get it to her. Here is Delorier. It's a 3-on-2. Bounce pass to White. White is cut off over there by Leon. Nice defense by Wiggins. Over to Waiters. Here is Berg in the lane. Pulls up from 12. And that's off the back of the rim. Rebound to White. B-Diggers will reset. White turns, shoots, misses. And that board is controlled by Brittany Robinson of Wiggins. On the outlet to Olsen. Olsen to Leon. Rush 16, Wiggins 10, approaching the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. We're live from Wiggins High School. On the high right with the basketball is Robinson, well beyond the three-point line. Picks up her dribble at the top for Olsen, guarded by Delorier. Bounce pass to Motley, right corner for Leon. Dribbles against White, pulls up from 10. That shot is off the top of the backboard and taken away by Bailey Craich, second rebound. Delorier over to Berg. Berg had a lane, instead pulls up with a shot and misses. And the rebound and put back blocked. Craig's shot blocked out of there by Olsen and taken away by Leon. Excellent defense over there by Wiggins. They're staying in the game because of defense. With a lob down low over the right hand of Cyber out of bounds. And that is turnover number 13 for Wiggins.
Well, and one of the changes that the Diggers made and haven't let Olsen have those threes anymore is switching to man defense. And that has helped tremendously.
Faith Harris into the game for the first time for Wiggins. Here comes Delorier for Brush with the B-Diggers up by 6 with 5:19 to go in the second quarter. Delorier getting a pick from Whaler, dribbles into the lane. Right hand pull-up is a beauty for Jordan Delorier. I'd like to see more of that shot. That is a pretty shot. Brush 18, Wiggins 10. Closing in on the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Olsen against Delorier. Cross-court pass to Leon against Alex White. Maintains the dribble. On the outside left to Olsen. Dribbles to her right. Gets a pick from Leon. Straightaway three is good off the glass. Well, that one wasn't pretty, but it counts. B-Diggers now only lead by 5, 18-13 with 4:43 to go. And now Craich was not expecting the pass, make it Waylert, and it's stolen away. The left baseline. Here is Olsen. Bounce pass down low for Robinson. Robinson pull-up shot, and she's fouled as she missed. She will go to the line to shoot two. Foul was committed by Melissa Waylert. That's her second. That was not a good exchange for Waylert. Turnover on one end, and the foul on the other end. The Robinson free throw is good. It rattles home.
One thing I've noticed about Robinson is she uses her right hand clearly more than she does her left. And I'm kind of surprised that Waylert hasn't picked up on that and forced her to go to her left hand with the ball.
Waylert and Craich are out. Walliver and Mortensen into the game. Second free throw is missed, and the rebound to Kristen Berger, third. Here comes Delorier, 3-on-3 bounce pass, right baseline to White. She traveled. Turnover number 5 for Brush.
Was the right move.
Big difference in this quarter. Wiggins with only 2 turnovers after 11 in the opening quarter. B-Diggers have 3 after only 2 in the opening quarter. And Wiggins is right in this game.
This is like deja vu from the Akron game, but flip-flops.
Brush is expected to win this game handily. And the shot is blocked in there beautifully as Teague got it blocked away, taken away by Walliver. She travels in the backcourt. And I got to tell you, the B-Diggers,
they're just not jump-stopping. That's the whole thing. They're just not jump-stopping.
They had issues on Saturday, and the issues are still severe today. Even though they've committed fewer turnovers, they're not playing the caliber of team like we saw in Akron. Leon, right corner, 3 in the air. Good for Emily Leon. Brush had a 10-point lead. It's down to 1. And this is a 13-4 run. Here's Berg's shot, right baseline, in and out. Rebound to Walliver, banks, and she misses. Rebound to Mortensen. She goes back up and scores off the glass. Nice job on the boards by the B-Diggers. Mortensen with her first points. Rush 20, Wiggins 17. 3:37 to go before the break. Robinson with the basketball. At the free throw line, Teague. Here's Leon, another 3, and that's off to the left. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. That is off of Alex White. Wiggins retains possession. You don't have to travel out of town to receive the best and most advanced hearing health care. Visit Platte Valley Hearing Center, 409 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. And Committed to serving those in production. Ag, Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending. Sellis, 3, left corner, off the back of the rim. Kristen Berg has the rebound. Berg has grabbed her fourth. Berg with a 4-on-2, left baseline. Walliver shot is up, back rimmed, and Sellis comes away with a rebound for Wiggins. Sellis into the front court with a basketball against Delorier just across the timeline. Behind her back, dribbles by Delorier. Jump pass is taken to the outside right to Olsen. Pull up 3 in the air. It's nothing but the backboard, an ugly miss. Alex White with her third board on the outlet to Delorier. Under 3 minutes to go in the second. Brush 20, Wiggins 17. Left baseline, Walliver. Back out Delorier. Straight away to White. White down low for Mortensen. Turns, shoots, scores off the glass. Little 8-footer there for Emma Mortensen. I mean, that's her game. Either pass it immediately or shoot. You're better off shooting because she's very good down low. Mortensen with 4. Brush leads by 5, 22-17. 2:36 to go before the break. Robinson near the top, picked up by Walliver. Outside right, jump pass to Leon. Wide open 3, back rim. Rebound and put back is in and out and good, and a foul. That was away from the ball. So the basket's going to count. And the foul is on Kristen Berg, and that's her second. Wiggins will retain possession because it was away from the ball. It was not on the shooter. Mariah Brown checks in for Brush. Brown, Delorier, Mortensen, Craich. And also in there for the Beat Diggers is Walliver. The lob towards the top to Motley. On the outside right to Leon. Bounce pass inside, poked away, and it's loose, and it's wrestled away nicely by Walliver. Only the third turnover for Wiggins in this quarter after 11 in the opening quarter. Here's Delorier along the left baseline. Dribbles by 2. Bounce pass inside, and it's intercepted. Intended for Craich, and it's taken away over there by Shea Cyber. Beat Diggers with their 7th turnover of the game. 2 minutes to go before the break. 22-19, Brush over Wiggins. Foul. No. Check out Mariah Brown, right. Turnover by Wiggins on Carissa Olsen. Turnover number 15 committed by Wiggins. Beat Diggers to throw it in. Yeah, they were up 14-4, but since then, it's a 15-7 run for Wiggins. And at one point, it was a 13-4 run. On the outside right, Craich in the right corner for Delorier. Dribbling to her left against Motley, and she was mauled over there. That'll be the 3rd team foul. Motley's 2nd personal. And Brittany Jordan checking in for Motley for Wiggins. Delorier to throw it in. Down low for Craich. Turns, shoots, misses the hook shot. And then trying to save it in was Shea Cyber, but she was out of bounds. Beat Diggers retain possession, 1:37 to go in the second quarter, leading Wiggins 22-19. Delorier looking. Lobs it on the outside left to Walliver. Here's Mariah Brown. At the free throw line, Craich steps in, shoots, hit the bottom of the rim, and the ball is off the foot of Brittany Jordan out of bounds. Craich is rushing those last 2 shots.
Yes, she is.
I mean, the pressure defense is not that tight. Delorier near the top to Brown. On the outside right to Walliver. Near that right corner for Delorier. Dribbles to her left. Back out to Brown. Picked up by Olsen. Free throw line to Craich. She took her time there, and she banks it home. Not the way she wanted to make it, but she did take her time, and it pays off with patience.
Well, and it seems like there's a little soft spot in that Wiggins zone defense, and that's right at the free throw line.
24-19. Brush over Wiggins. 1:08 to go before the break. Leon on the outside right, spinning in the lane all the way. She was hacked by Brown. She will go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, it looked like Brown was playing a little bit too much defense there with her hands and not the feet because she was beaten.
Right.
And to the line will be Emily Leon to shoot 2. The first free throw is a line drive. That's good. The Beat Digger lead is down to 4, 24-20. Keeping community banking simple and committed to their community. Morgan Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Second free throw is in. 1 minute to go before the break. Rush 24, Wiggins 21. Left baseline Mortensen with the basketball. Bounce pass to Brown. Cross-court bounce pass to Laurier. Then she threw it behind Walliver, who was breaking for the basket. Now to Brown, over to Walliver. She looked like she was fouled. No whistle. Walliver bounce pass to Delorier just beyond midcourt. 43 seconds to go. Delorier bounce pass in the lane. Off of Mortensen. She tracks it down. Now taken to the corner by Brown. Bounce pass to Delorier. On the high right, inside pass forced over there. Knocked away by Cyber. Intercepted by Cyber. The Beat Diggers with the 8th turnover. 27 seconds to go before halftime. Wiggins can actually tie it with a 3, and Olsen is on the floor, picked up by Delorier, although Leon has the basketball right now against Mariah Brown. To her right with 15 seconds to go, gets a pick from Olsen, picks up the dribble. Down low, the ball is through the hands of Shelby Teague and taken away by Bailey Craich. Beat Diggers will have the final shot. 7 seconds to go. Mortensen with 5. Bounce pass. 15-footer by Craich is an air ball out of bounds with 2.2 seconds to go. And Wiggins will have the basketball. And Olsen to throw it in. Long baseball pass to Leon. She'll put up a long 3. And that is over the top of the backboard. That's the end of the opening half with a score. Brush 24, Wiggins 21. It's a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Second half is underway with the Beat Diggers throwing it away. So a turnover for Brush. 24-21 in favor of Brush here over the Wiggins Tigers. Wiggins with the basketball. Down low as Sellis tries to put it up, and that is missed. The rebound is controlled by Bailey Craich. Craich with the basketball for the Beat Diggers now into the front court. Down low, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. And that will stay with Brush. Beat Diggers committed their 9th turnover when they threw that one away. To throw it in is Delorier. Delorier on the right wing, and the shot is up by Craich, around and good. Right baseline shot by Craich. She's got 6, and the lead is now 5 for Brush, 26-21. With the basketball at the free throw line is Shelby Teague. Ball knocked away beautifully by Berg and taken away by the Beat Diggers. 17 turnover for Wiggins. Delorier on the outside left to White. We'll reset the lineup momentarily. Straight away to Delorier. Now to White. Steps in. Bounce pass to Berg. Over to White in the corner to Delorier. Wide open. 3 is up and in. That's about a good 20-footer for Jordan Delorier. She's got 7. She leads the Beat Diggers in scoring. And Brush has scored the first 5 points of the second half. Brush 29. Wiggins 21. 6:33 to go before the end of this third quarter. Olsen. She'll pull up for a 3. Off the back of the rim, and the rebound controlled by Berg. Wide open is White. Let's see if White can track it down. White leans, shoots, and she traveled. 10th turnover for Brush. Yeah, the problem with that pass by Berg is it was too close to the wing and not close enough to the basket. Right. So by the time that it was tracked down, it was really not on target where she wanted it.
But the fact that they're trying to run, I think, is a positive.
Yeah, oh yeah, we mentioned it at halftime. With the basketball is Carissa Olsen. Beat Diggers lead by 8. Their biggest advantage has been 10. Jump pass tipped away by Delorier, taken by Olsen. On the outside left to Sellis. Sellis with the basketball at the top. Ball is tipped away after taken by Motley. Now down low towards Leon, intercepted by Berg. Turnover number 18 for Wiggins. Here's White, 2-on-1. Cross court to Craich, banks and scores. To the right of the basket for Bailey Craich. Give the assist to Alex White. Craich now with 8. The Beat Diggers with a double-digit lead, matching their biggest advantage. They have scored the first 7 points of the third quarter. Brush 31, Wiggins 21. 5:38 to go in the third. With the basketball is Motley near the top to Sellis. On the outside left to Olsen. Dribbles to her right, pulls up from 15. Good. Carissa Olsen with her first 2-point basket of the game. She's got 14. That stops Brush's 7-0 run. Brush 31, Wiggins 23. 5:18 to go. Left corner, White with the basketball. Back out to Waitert. Cross-court pass to Delorier. She'll take another 3. That's off to the right. And the ball is loose on the floor off the foot of Olsen out of bounds. Beat Diggers retain possession. Stubbs Gas and Oil, I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins. Don't delay and get there to see why convenience is Stubbs' middle name. Waitert into Delorier. Cross-court pass to White. Back out Delorier. Left wing Waitert. 3 in the air. Off to the left. The rebound to Shea Cyber of Wiggins. On the outlet to Robinson. Robinson into the front court. Dribbles by Delorier. 14-foot pull-up is off to the right and deep. Rebound, Jordan Delorier. Her first board. Long baseball pass towards Berg. Berg has to try to save it in and does somehow to Craich. Craich, Delorier straight away. Didn't take the shot. Feeds Berg. Left baseline. Misses that shot. Ball is saved in by Olsen, but over to Berg. Beat Diggers with the basketball. Cross-court pass to White. White straight away to Delorier. On the outside right to White. White right baseline, Berg, 10-footer up, no good. Strong side rebound is controlled over there by Shea Cyber, her third board. On the outlet to Robinson, no fouls committed here in the first 3 minutes and 45 seconds of the second half. Robinson straight away on the outside left, taken by Motley. Bounce pass to Robinson, left baseline. There's the foul on Berg. That's her third personal. Yeah, two of Berg's fouls really are not good. They're too far away from the basket, especially for a post defender. And Craich is out, and so is Wahlert, along with Berg. Blake is in, along with Mortensen and Walliver. Olsen to throw it in near the left corner for Motley. Bounce pass, down low, turning, shooting, missing, foul is Shelby Teague. Teague to the line. Yeah, again, another foul that shouldn't be committed. Alex White commits that foul, only her first. I mean, I think if you want fouls to be committed closer to the basket, not on turnarounds, not on the perimeter. Free throw is up and off to the left. I mean, it's part of their aggressive nature, so I can see why some of those are happening. Second free throw back rim around and good. 31-24 in favor of Brush. 4:03 to go in the third. Delorier with the basketball. Back out to Walliver. Near the top, Delorier, and the outside right to White. White to Delorier. Over to Walliver, looking down low. Left baseline, Blake, 15-footer, hits the bottom of the rim. Rebound is loose on the floor. Taken by Walliver, a Brush. B-Diggers reset. Over to Blake. Back near the timeline to Delorier. Outside right to White. At the top, Delorier. She'll take the three, and that's off to the right and short. Rebound to Brittany Robinson, her fifth for Wiggins. Outlet pass is taken by Cyber. It's a 4-on-4. She'll back it out. Over to Motley. Near the top to Robinson. Robinson in the lane, stripped away beautifully by Walliver. She goes diving for the basketball. She's got it, and then rolls it over to Emma Mortensen. Great play there by Walliver. That was an outstanding play twice. Once with a strip, the other with a roll. Walliver on the outside left with the basketball. Back out to Delorier. Kicks it outside left. Here is Blake in the left corner. To Delorier. Over to Blake. On the outside left to Walliver. Now to Delorier. On the right wing to White. Overhead pass right baseline to Blake. Double team. Down low, Mortensen shoots off the glass. Too strong. Mortensen grabs the rebound. Kicks it back out to Delorier. And here is White, 16-footer, and that is short. Rebound and putback missed by Walliver. Delorier has the basketball. B-Diggers grabbing all types of boards. Here is White. She was hit, no foul, and the shot is in by Casey Blake on the right wing. Yeah, there was some contact there the B-Diggers should have benefited from. Here comes Robinson into the front court. B-Diggers lead by 9, 33-24. Timeout called by head coach Ronnie Whitman. And we will take it with them. 2:26 to go, third quarter. Brush 33, Wiggins 24 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Wiggins basketball, Annabelle Sellis spins in the lane. Left-handed hook is up, and that is pretty by Annabelle Sellis. What a spin move. She scores for Wiggins. They're still in this game. John Beltran with Jen Goodall. Brush 33, Wiggins 26, 2:12 to go in the third. White's on the high right, and that pass down low. Foul from behind was Emma Mortensen, fouled by Cyber. Only the fourth foul in the entire game committed by Wiggins. Delorier to throw it in to the left of the basket, and here comes Leon in for Ashley Motley. Delorier looking. Lobs it to Mortensen. Bounce pass right baseline. Delorier, she drives, and then she's tied up. Possession arrow Wiggins. Here comes Wiggins. I mean, you got to be impressed. Wiggins staying in this game when last year the B-Diggers won this game 56-27. On the outside left of the basketball is Sellis. Looking down low, steps in. She'll take a long shot. It's nothing but glass. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Cyber. B-Digger basketball. I mean, they play like this against decent Patriot League teams. The B-Diggers are not going to win. But like you said, it's early in the season. But, you know, sometimes it gets late early. White with the basketball, right baseline to Blake. Down low for Mortensen. Turns, shoots, misses, fouled. Nice job by Mortensen. And she will go to the line. Foul was committed by Cyber. That's her second.
Well, and remember, the Beat Diggers are a lot younger this year. You know, that's going to play a factor in what they do and what they accomplish as well.
Well, that's why really it's up to the three players to get it done early. Delorier, White, and Berg. The free throw is up and off the back of the rim, and two of those three are seniors. Mortensen to shoot a second. Brittany Jordan, and for Shea Cyber. Brush 33, Wiggins 26, a minute 40 to go, third quarter. Stop, shop, and save with all of your grocery needs and snacks for game time enjoyment. Brush grocery card, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Robinson, but Wiggins turns it over. That is their 20th. Jordan, a 2-on-2, middle of the lane. The runner's up, hits the bottom of the net, and is out of bounds, and that is going over to Wiggins. Olsen to trigger it in. Beat Diggers will not apply the press. With a minute 22 to go in the third. And holding a 7-point advantage. Lob down low for Sellis in the lane, spinning, turning, shooting, and missing. Strong side rebound, Leon. She goes back up and misses that shot. Waitert has it for Brush. That's her 5th rebound. Here come the Beat Diggers. Long pass as Walliver would have scored, but the foul was committed on the perimeter as Jordan Delorier was dribbling a high left. And she was fouled by Brittany Jordan. That's her first. Here comes Faith Harris into the game for Annabelle Sellis with a minute 7 to go, third quarter. Beat Diggers leading by only 7. Biggest lead has been 10. Left corner, White with the basketball. Over to Delorier. Down low for Mortensen. Turns, shoots, misses off to the left. Rebound to Brittany Jordan. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It's off of Jordan. Beat Diggers forced the turnover. 21st for Wiggins. Brush with 11. Delorier to throw it in for the left corner. Looking, still looking. On the outside left to Waiter, dribbling to her left. Now here's Delorier inside the three-point line. She drills the jumper for J.D. 5 in the quarter, 9 in the game. Brush 35, Wiggins 26. 44 seconds remaining, third quarter. Olsen the other way. Long pass over the right hand of Emily Leon out of bounds, and Wiggins commits their 6th turnover of the quarter and 22nd of the game. Waiter lobs it in backcourt to Delorier. Delorier, a very good ball handler, into the front court. Jump pass to Walliver. She'll take the three. She'll make the three as it spun around about 5 times before it went down. She banked it in.
And she's giggling about it over there. She's running down the court.
Walliver's first points of the game. Brush with her biggest lead of 12, 38-26. And then that pass is tipped away by Alex White. Beat Diggers now gaining control. Delorier down low for Wailert. Underneath the basket, she traveled. She was too far underneath, and she shifted both feet. 13.3 seconds to go. The Beat Diggers will apply the pressure in the backcourt. Olsen looking, still looking. Lobs it in over to Faith Harris. Long pass to Leon, and she is blocked out of there. Leon blocked by Shelby Walliver, then tied her up. Well, that was incredible defense over there by Walliver. 7.1 seconds to go. Wiggins applying the pressure. Inbounds pass into Waitert. Jump pass, front court to White. Long pass off the hands of Walliver, and she tries to save it and cannot. Wiggins more than likely will not get off a shot here with only 1.2 seconds to go in the backcourt. Here's Olsen. She'll chuck it up. Nowhere close, and that's the end of 3. With the score, Brush 38, Wiggins 26 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Brush 38, Wiggins 26. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall as we head to the fourth quarter from Wiggins High School in the first of 2 games. Carissa Olsen out there along with Shelby Teague, Emily Leon, Annabelle Sellis, and Brittany Robinson for Wiggins. They'll have the basketball first. Jordan Delorier, Alex White, Bailey Craich, Kristen Berg, and Melissa Waitert for Brush. With the basketball near the top is Robinson, well behind the three-point line. On the high left to Olsen, dribbles towards the free throw line, picks up the dribble. Ball poked away by Delorier, but taken by Leon. Leon with the basketball. Neither team has a player in foul trouble. On the outside right to Sellis, dribbling to her left inside the three-point line. Lobs it down low for Leon, dribbles, and stripped away beautifully by Delorier. And then Delorier falls down in the backcourt, and there's going to be a tie-up. It'll stay with the Beat Diggers. Delorier tied up by Olsen and Leon. In that third quarter, Delorier scored 5 points. That's as many as Wiggins scored, as Brush outscored Wiggins 14-5. They hold their biggest advantage here in Wiggins. Delorier on the outside left to Wailert. Lob down low to Delorier. Turns, shoots, misses on the left baseline. Carissa Olsen is her second rebound for the Tigers. Olsen on the bounce pass to Sellis. She will cross midcourt. Olsen towards the top, dribbling to her right. Gets a pick from Leon, dribbling right baseline underneath the basket. She's fouled along the baseline. And the Beat Digger foul was committed by Bailey Craich. That'll be her second. And the Bee Diggers with 3 team fouls, and Wiggins also with 3. Robinson to trigger it in the left corner. Here's Olsen dribbling into the lane, pulls up from 6. Off the back of the rim, no good. Kristen Berg has the Bee Digger rebound, her 7th board. On the outlet to Delorier. Delorier across midcourt. Long pass, left baseline, Waiter. 15-footer in and out. Rebound, Craich. She banks and scores. Bailey Craich is now in double figures. 10 points and 5 rebounds. Brush 40, Wiggins 26. The Bee Diggers have outscored Wiggins in this second half by a 16-5 margin. 3 by Olsen, back rimmed. And Bailey Craich with another rebound for the Bee Diggers, her 6th board. Outlet Delorier wide open is Waiter. Waiter banks and scores. Nice feed by Delorier. Waiter now is 6 in the game. Bee Diggers in blowout fashion, leading 42-26. 6:17 to go in the game. With the basketball is Robinson. Timeout, Wiggins. We'll take it with him. With 6:14 to go, the 30-second timeout with a score. Brush 42, Wiggins 26. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 42-26 Brush. John Beltran back with Jen Goodall from Wiggins High School. The boys' game will follow at 7 o'clock. Ashley Motley to throw it in for Wiggins out there with Brittany Robinson, along with Brittany Jordan. Ball thrown away, and Waylert has it, and she was fouled. She was fouled on the backcourt by Shea Cyber. That's her 3rd foul. For Wiggins, they have turned it over now unofficially 25 times. The Bee Diggers with 13 miscues. Into the front court. Delorier on the outside right, the bounce pass to White. Free throw line Berg, 15-footer, around and no good, off to the right. The rebound is controlled by Brittany Jordan, her 2nd board. Jordan across midcourt, picked up by White, looking, and then she had the ball stripped away by White. White with Jordan to beat, and then an offensive foul as she pushed off. Oh, that looked a little ticky-tack, but for White, she is called for her 2nd foul. Yeah, there was some separation she might have created, so that's what the officials saw. Wiggins basketball with 5:49 to go, and the Bee Diggers up by 16. Your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard is Ackley Building Center. They now carry appliances. Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. On the outside left with the basketball for Wiggins is Faith Harris, and then she lost the ball out of bounds. Yeah, that's why, dribbling is important, but passing to me is just more important. You see a lot of these turnovers off the dribble.
Well, a lot of it is, youth is one thing, and then having their heads down, not having their heads up to see the pass before they get trapped or before the defender is right up on them.
Here's Jordan Delorier with the basketball on the outside left to White, behind the three-point line, picked up by Jordan, overhead pass to Waitert, right of the free throw line to Berg. On the outside right, Delorier, lob down low for Craich. Foul from behind on the push by Annabelle Sellis. That is her 1st foul. Delorier to throw it in. 5:21 to go. 5 team fouls for Wiggins, 4 for Brush. Delorier down low for Craich. Her shot is around and no good. Little 5-footer on the left baseline. Sellis grabs her 5th rebound. On the outlet to Carissa Olsen, and she has got a 4-on-3. Left corner for Leon off her hands out of bounds, and Wiggins has turned it over again. They had 16 in the opening half, and now they have got 28 in the game. Delorier in the front court, long chest pass to Craich in the lane. Craich with the basketball, and then it's poked away, and Wiggins has got it. Annabelle Sellis with 4:55 to go in the game. Sellis in the lane, spinning on Craich, turning, shooting, banking, scoring. What a move by Sellis. First point of the quarter for Wiggins. And a timeout for Brush, brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Let the State Farm Insurance office of Greg Mullen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life, all model life and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. You can give Greg Mullen a call, 842-4555. Bee Diggers up by 14 in the game.
It's interesting that Tom called that timeout right there, as Wiggins looks like they're ready to go for a straight-up man-to-man full-court press. Now let's see if they change it as he gets his team prepared to handle the press. Now they're going to back off.
Teague, Leon, Jordan, Olsen, and Sellis for Wiggins. Berg, White, Mortensen, Wailert, and Delorier for Brush.
Now they're backing off. Looked like they were going to do a little run jump there.
With the basketball is White. Back out near the timeline to Delorier against Olson. On the outside left to White. Dribbles by one. Pulls up. Shot is up. No good. And the ball is poked out of bounds. I thought it was poked off of Sellis. They're going to say it was Mortensen who knocked it out of bounds, but clearly Sellis' hand was the one that looked like was swatting the basketball.
Right.
Here comes Wiggins. The Bee Diggers have led by as many as 16, down to 14. Nearly midway through the fourth quarter. Olson with the basketball. Had the ball poked away by Delorier, taken by Leon. Leon will take the three, and that is up and off to the left. And Delorier has the rebound on a hop. Delorier with her third rebound. Across midcourt on the outside left. Has to watch out from behind. Nice job of dribbling. Straight away, Waiter. She'll take the three off the back of the rim. Carissa Olson has the rebound for Wiggins, her third board. On the outlet to Sellis, under 4 minutes to go from Wiggins. Rush 42, Wiggins 28. Olson setting up the offense for the Tigers against Delorier. Crossover dribble, looking to her left, maintains the dribble, and then she carried the ball. She turned it over. Wiggins now with 29 turnovers in the game to 15 for Brush. And here is Ashley Motley in for Carissa Olson. Waiter to throw it in. Looking, lobs it near midcourt to Delorier. Delorier with the basketball. Dribbles by two. Dribbles into the lane. Right baseline. Mortensen shot air ball. Rebound Berg. Put back. Up and in. Left baseline for Kristen Berg. Berg now with 8 points and 8 rebounds. Brush 44. Wiggins 28. 3:27 to go in the game. Here comes Emily Leon for Wiggins. At the top. Gets a pick from Sellis. And then she is fouled. That'll be the 16th foul against Brush. As she dribbled on the outside left. Bee Digger foul committed by Alex White. That's her third. Leon to throw it in. Shelby Walliver into the game for Brush. Brittany Robinson in for Wiggins. Underneath the basket, Leon to trigger it in with 3:21 to go and Brush up by 16. There is the lob down low for Teague. Turns, shoots, and that's an air ball. Kristen Berg comes away with the basketball, and then was the ball thrown out of bounds or tipped out of bounds? No, it was thrown away. Bee Diggers turn it over. That is turnover number 16. And Annabelle Sellis to throw it in. 3/4 court. In front of the Wiggins bench. Bounce pass. Looked like it might have been touched in the front court. Intercepted by Delorier. 3-on-1 over to Walliver. She banks and misses. Rebound put back. Mortensen good. Timeout Wiggins. A full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:06 to go in the game. Brush 46. Wiggins 28 on 1010 KSIR. And KSIR.com. Wiggins Tigers have the basketball as we approach the 3-minute mark of the game. Rush 46, Wiggins 28. Carissa Olson with the basketball right at the free throw line. 14-foot pull-up, no good. Fouled from behind on the shot. Carissa Olson to the line. Bee Digger foul committed by, I believe it was Shelby Walliver. Olson has 14 points in the game for Walliver. That is her first. Free throw is up and in. Olson leads all scores now with 15. Emily Leon back into the game for Ashley Motley. Second free throw, back rimmed, and the ball is loose, takes a high bounce. Kristen Berg has it for Brush on the outlet to Delorier. Delorier across the timeline against Carissa Olson on the outside left for Berg. Berg with the basketball, holding it up high, dribbling to her right, at the top for Mortensen. Mortensen high left for Walliver with 2:33 to go, Brush up by 17. White with the basketball on the high right. Back out to Delorier on the left. Down low for Mortensen, stripped away beautifully by Emily Leon. And then she throws it away into the hands of Kristen Berg, and she threw it away. These teams are just trading turnovers right now. Leon with a 3-on-3. Cross-court pass down low for Teague. Foul from behind by Berg on the push. And that'll be the 17th foul, 1-and-1 situation. Berg commits her fourth, which really doesn't matter with 2:11 to go, leading by 17. And here's the free throw to be taken, at least one here by Shelby Teague. Teague shoots, and that one is back rimmed. Kristen Berg has her 11th rebound. With the basketball is Delorier. Into the front court. On the outside right is Walliver. Under 2 minutes to go from Wiggins. Beat Diggers will win their first game of the year, leading 46-29. And the boys' game to start at about 7 o'clock. Beat Diggers just working the ball around. On the outside left is Delorier, dribbling to her left, kicks it left corner for Berg. Back out to Delorier. In the timeline to Walliver, dribbling to her right. Beat Diggers doing a nice job of rotating this basketball. I'm actually enjoying watching this because they're moving it around nicely. The dribble, the pass, and Walliver is fouled by Emily Leon. I got to tell you, I hope this doesn't turn into a foul fest because Wiggins is out of this game. I know the Beat Diggers are trying to eat up time here. Leon with her first 16th foul. Inbounds to Walliver. She's by herself, now picked up. Bounce pass to Berg. Turns, shoots, scores. Kristen Berg, a little 7-footer. Nice pass there by Walliver. Rush 48, Wiggins 29. 1:13 to go from Wiggins. Here comes Brittany Robinson with the basketball just across the timeline. At the top against White, lost the basketball, got it back to the ball, tipped away, and taken near midcourt by Carissa Olsen. 1 minute to go in the game. Olsen right baseline, the pull-up shot is around and good. Well, Carissa Olsen has got 17 points. And we've got a 30-second timeout, maybe just for some substitutions, called by Wiggins Brush head coach Tom George, brought to you by State Farm Insurance.
I was just going to say that was, that's all he was trying to do. He was trying to get the starters out and get some of the other kids some more playing time.
Beat Diggers lead 48-31. Jen and I will have our T.O. Charlie's Beat Digger Player of the Game following this one. And we'll have the boys' game to follow. Beat Digger boys for the first time will be sporting their new road uniforms. Wiggins trailing by 17, Beat Digger basketball. Walliver to throw it in. In the backcourt, Whitney Mount has the basketball. On the outside left to Walliver. Back out to Casey Blake. Mariah Brown also out there, and Bailey Craich. Brown cross-court pass to Walliver. 34 seconds to go. Over to Blake. I'm not sure if Wiggins will foul. Hopefully it's not an intentional foul. Lob down low for Craich. Turns, banks, misses, fouled. Craich to the line. Foul was committed by Emily Leon. That's her second. Bailey Craich could be the leading scorer in this game for Brush. Her and Kristen Berg have 10 apiece. Craich to the stripe. The first free throw's up, and that's good. She's got 11. Second free throw upcoming. And that one is in. Beat Diggers have hit the 50-point mark. Leading 50-31 with 21 seconds to go. This more than likely the final possession for Wiggins. Olsen straight away three is off the front of the rim. And the ball is over to Emily Leon. Mariah Brown couldn't save it in. And the shot is up and missed by Olsen. That ball is taken by Robinson, and she banks it home for Brittany Robinson. And the time is going to run out in this game. Final score. Brush 50, Wiggins 33. We'll come back in 3 minutes with a recap on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Beat Digger postgame show brought to you by Buildings by Design. Buildings by Design and Brush takes pride in their workmanship and quality of their relationships with clients. For a free bid, call Pat Walter at 842-5837. Building today's business. Buildings by Design. Lady Beat Diggers win the game tonight over the Wiggins Tigers 50-33. Brush led 16-10 after one. Wiggins actually outscored Brush in the second 11-8 for a 24-21 Beat Digger lead. But then the Beat Diggers with a 26-12 second half, 14-5 in the third, 12-7 in the fourth, win the game going away by 17. Visiting Beat Diggers tonight were led by Bailey Craich on the scoring column, in the scoring column with 12, 10 points for Kristen Berg. Jordan Delorier had 9, 6 points apiece for Emma Mortensen and Melissa Waitert. Then you had 3 points by Shelby Walliver and 2 apiece by Alex White and Casey Blake. As for Wiggins, they had 17 points from one player. That was Carissa Olsen. 16 by the remainder of the team. 5 from Brittany Robinson, 4 apiece for Annabelle Sellis. As well as Robinson. Emily Leon actually had the 5. And then 3 points from Shelby Teague. At the line, Wiggins 6 out of 11, a shade over 50%. The Beat Diggers only 2 out of 4, all in the second half. Rebounding totals, the Beat Diggers with 35, Wiggins with 24. Brush was led tonight by Kristen Berg with 11 rebounds. And Brittany Robinson had 7 for Wiggins. Turnovers, Wiggins with 31 in the game, 16 in the opening half, 11 of those in the first quarter. And the Beat Diggers had 18 turnovers, so certainly a reversal, which we expected from what happened on Saturday night when the Beat Diggers lost by 27 at home to the Akron Rams. Well, obviously, Jen, good news, the Beat Diggers won the game, but better news that they didn't win the game by 7 or 8 points. They actually won the game by a convincing margin.
Yeah, I'm glad that they started running in the second half and kind of get that. They do play a lot better with that faster pace.
And the Beat Diggers got some fast break points. It's a stat we don't keep, but they were able to win the game, again, 50-33, and are now 1-1 on the year. And, of course, Wiggins just played their regular season opener. All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, Jen and I will have the Beat Digger Player of the Game. We'll do that in 3 minutes. Final score, Brush 50, Wiggins 33 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Time for the Beat Digger Player of the Game, brought to you by T.O. Charlie's at 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. They will not be beat by anyone when it comes to price, and they'll help you find a car that fits your needs and budget. If you don't see what you want, T.O. Charlie's will find it for you. You can log on to TOCharliesFTM.com to view inventory, current specials, and apply for a loan online. Drive away with confidence at T.O. Charlie's. Several Beat Diggers had some good games tonight, but Jen, our Beat Digger Player of the Game is
Jordan Delorier. Reason being, she had a good all-around game. I mean, we don't keep assists and that kind of thing, but she had some steals, she had some boards, she had some points. I thought she did a good job of making sure to control the game. And when they kind of got into a lull there, I could hear her voice, even with the headset on. I could hear her commanding her team and getting them where they're supposed to be. So that takes a little bit of guts just because they're your teammates and that kind of thing, and you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and yet it's what's needed by a point guard.
Had 11 turnovers in Game 1 against Akron, cut down on those. 9 points and 3 rebounds tonight, as Jen mentioned, with a number of assists and steals. So congratulations to Jordan Delorier, the Beat Digger Player of the Game, as the Lady Beat Diggers defeat the Lady Tigers of Wiggins tonight, 50-33. All right, when we come back, we'll have the preview of tonight's game between the Brush Boys and Wiggins. Here from Wiggins, I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. Another break here on 1010 KSIR, as well as KSIR.com.